The 1950s were an era of rapid technological advancements, especially in aviation. The Cold War loomed large, and the fear of a nuclear strike from Soviet bombers was ever present. The United States needed a revolutionary aircraft that could intercept these threats before they reached American soil. Enter the XF-108 Rapier, a futuristic jet that promised to be the ultimate aerial guardian. Designed to be a game-changer, this super interceptor could fly 3 times the speed of sound and detect enemy bombers over 100 miles away. Yet, despite its groundbreaking design, the Rapier never moved beyond the planning stage. So what went wrong? Let's dive into the story of the XF-108 Rapier, the unstoppable interceptor that never took flight. The need for an unstoppable interceptor. During the Cold War, the United States was obsessed with staying ahead of the Soviet Union in military technology. The devastation of World War II had demonstrated the sheer destructive power of nuclear weapons. And with tensions escalating, America needed a solution to counter potential Soviet airstrikes. Soviet advancements in strategic bombers, particularly the Tu-95 Bear and the M4 Bison, posed a direct threat to North America. These aircraft had the range to deliver nuclear payloads deep into U.S. territory, making long-range interceptors a critical component of national defense. The military's response? The XF-108 Rapier, an aircraft envisioned to intercept and neutralize enemy bombers before they could unleash devastation. It was designed to be the fastest, most advanced fighter of its time, a guardian of American airspace capable of hunting down enemy threats before they reached their targets. A jet ahead of its time, the XF-108 Rapier was unlike anything the world had seen before. Built by North American Aviation, this jet was designed for speed, agility, and cutting-edge technology. It was envisioned to patrol up to 1,200 miles away from its base, without needing to refuel, giving it an unparalleled reach. Unlike conventional fighter jets, the Rapier didn't have to engage in close-range dogfights. Instead, it boasted advanced radar and long-range missiles capable of detecting and eliminating threats from over 100 miles away. At the heart of this machine were the powerful engines that were also being developed for the XB-70 Valkyrie bomber. To save costs, designers incorporated elements from previous fighter jet models while ensuring that the Rapier remained at the forefront of aerial combat innovation. However, despite its incredible potential, the Rapier project faced insurmountable obstacles. The golden age of experimental aircraft. The 1950s saw a wave of daring and sometimes bizarre aircraft designs. Engineers were experimenting with radical ideas, and the U.S. Air Force funded many ambitious projects. Some of the more unconventional creations included the XF-84 Thunder Screech, an ear-splittingly loud jet that caused physical discomfort to those near it, and the Lockheed XF-E, a plane that could take off vertically. There was also the VZ-9 Avrocar, which looked eerily like a flying saucer. Yet among all these experimental designs, the XF-108 Rapier stood out as one of the most promising. Designed to be the largest and fastest fighter jet of its time, it had everything necessary to become America's ultimate aerial defender. The rapid downfall of the XF-108 Rapier. The XF-108 Rapier's downfall stemmed from a combination of shifting military priorities and excessive costs. By the late 1950s, the Soviet Union was moving away from long-range bombers and focusing more on intercontinental ballistic missiles, making high-speed interceptors like the Rapier increasingly obsolete. At the same time, the project's staggering $4 billion price tag, equivalent to around $42 billion today, made it a tough sell for the U.S. government, which had to weigh the aircraft's necessity against its enormous financial burden. As a result, the program was canceled in 1959 before a single prototype was built, leaving only a wooden model as a testament to its unrealized potential. The legacy of the Rapier. Although the Rapier never flew, its design didn't go to waste. Several of its groundbreaking features were repurposed for other aircraft. The A-5 Vigilant, a naval bomber later converted into a reconnaissance aircraft, borrowed many of the Rapier's design elements. Additionally, the Hughes A and ASG-18 radar system, which was initially developed for the Rapier, later found use in other military projects. Its missile technology was later integrated into the YF-12, an experimental interceptor that closely resembled the legendary SR-71 Blackbird. What could have been? Had the XF-108 Rapier entered production, it would have been a groundbreaking interceptor with unparalleled capabilities. Its blistering top speed of nearly 2,000 miles per hour would have made it one of the fastest aircraft of its era, allowing it to intercept threats with incredible efficiency. With a patrol radius exceeding 1,100 miles, it had the range to operate deep into enemy territory, providing extended air defense coverage. Its sheer size, measuring 89 feet in length with a 57-foot wingspan and a takeoff weight exceeding 100,000 pounds, underscored its impressive presence in the skies. Additionally, cutting-edge technology, including infrared sensors and advanced radar systems, would have enabled it to track and engage multiple targets from great distances, making it a formidable deterrent against potential threats. The rise and fall of other experimental fighters. The XF-108 Rapier wasn't the only ambitious project to meet an untimely end. The Republic XF-103 was another high-speed interceptor designed to eliminate Soviet bombers with extreme speed and cutting-edge weaponry. However, like the Rapier, it never moved beyond a wooden prototype due to technological challenges and budget constraints. Engineers of the 1950s faced immense difficulties in developing planes that could travel at such high speeds. One of the biggest issues was heat management. Traditional jet engines weren't capable of handling the extreme temperatures generated at speeds exceeding Mach 2.5. Some experimental aircraft attempted to use ramjets, which were more efficient at high speeds but required conventional jet engines to get them off the ground. The Republic XF-103 was supposed to use a combination of both, but the technology wasn't reliable enough at the time. The lasting influence of the XF-108 Rapier. Even though the Rapier never took to the skies, it left a lasting impact on military aviation. Many of the concepts, technologies, and designs developed during its planning stage found their way into later aircraft. The push for high-speed interceptors paved the way for planes like the YF-12 and SR-71 Blackbird, both of which successfully integrated advanced radar, missile systems, and high-altitude capabilities. A jet that almost was. The XF-108 Rapier represents a fascinating chapter in aviation history. It was an aircraft born out of necessity, designed to counter a Cold War threat that ultimately never materialized. Its groundbreaking speed, range, and technology could have made it one of the most advanced interceptors ever built. However, shifting geopolitical strategies and astronomical costs sealed its fate before it had a chance to prove itself. Even though the Rapier never flew, it serves as a reminder of the bold and daring innovations that defined the golden age of aviation. The lessons learned from its development helped shape the future of fighter jets, ensuring that America remained at the forefront of military aviation. Today, as we look at modern aircraft, we can see the echoes of the XF-108 Rapier and Interceptor that, while never built, still helped shape the skies of the future. If you found this deep dive into the XF-108 Rapier fascinating, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories of aviation, history, and military technology. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. And don't forget to drop a comment below. What do you think would have happened if the Rapier had been built? Let's talk in the comments. See you in the next video.